Welcome once again to M5's new English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV screen to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well let's learn English together. Well, hello there everybody. How are you today? Are you fine? I bet you are. I bet you're all sitting there feeling fine. Good. That's good to hear. Well now, are you all settled and relaxed? Have you been to the toilet? Yes? Good. Now, grab your cup of coffee or cup of hot brown liquid if it's not very nice coffee, and let's jump into today's lesson. Now, what do you recall from our last lesson? Yes, that's right. In our last lesson, we started to learn about adverbs. We use adverbs in a similar way to adjectives. We use adjectives to provide more information about a noun. It's not just a cat. It's a Siberian, one-legged, short-tailed, black and green spotted cat, for example. Well, just as we use adjectives to provide more information about nouns, we use adverbs to provide more information about verbs. We use adverbs to say how something happens or how someone does something. Adverbs provide more information about verbs. Let's look at a sentence together. Ewan and Douglas Watson are brothers. Ewan and Douglas wrote letters to Father Christmas. Now, when we look at the second sentence, there's not a lot of information, is there? But if we add a couple of adverbs, we can provide much more information with just a couple of extra words. Say, for example, we know that Ewan and Douglas Watson wrote letters to Father Christmas, but Ewan wrote his letter carefully and slowly, and Douglas wrote his letter carelessly and quickly. Then automatically we have a better idea of the two letters. Before, when we heard that the two boys wrote two letters to Father Christmas, we automatically formed an idea about the letters. Now that we have this extra information, we have a much better idea of the two letters. We know that the first letter looked nice. The handwriting was nice and neat. The letter was well written and there were no spelling mistakes. We know that in the second letter, Douglas spelt Father Christmas's name wrong and the handwriting was not nice and neat. So we can see how much more information we receive with just a couple of adverbs. The sentence becomes much fuller. It's not just a plain nothing sentence. Now the sentence has got colour. It's got body. It gives us a lot more information. Okay now, let's have another look at the spelling of adverbs. We know that to make most adverbs, we add ly to the end of an adjective. Quick becomes quickly. Bad becomes badly. Sudden becomes suddenly. Okay, we know those spellings, but what if the adjective ends in y, like the adjectives easy and heavy? What about adjectives where the last letter is y? Well, when the last letter of the adjective is y, we replace the y with I-L-Y. Simple. Okay, so let's change a few more adjectives into adverbs together. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Here's the first adjective, slow. So what's the adverb? That's right, we add ly to slow and make the adverb slowly. Good. Now, what about the adverb from the opposite adjective? Well, what's the opposite of slow? That's right. The opposite of slow is quick. So, how do we make an adverb from the adjective quick? Correct. We add ly to the end of the adjective and turn quick into quickly. Again, very simple, isn't it? Now, we also have another possible opposite adjective for slow. We can also use the adjective fast as the opposite of slow. Now, fast is a bit of a funny word. Fast is an adjective and an adverb. The form is the same. I can say that I have a fast car using fast as an adjective, and I can also say that I drove home fast using fast as an adverb. There are a few words like this in English. The words early, late, fast and hard are adjectives and adverbs. There is no change in spelling. We don't add anything to the end of the adjective to turn it into an adverb. It's not early and earlily. No, that would be silly. We don't say I went to bed lately, or I worked hardly, or Usain Bolt can run fastly. No. If we want to use these words as adverbs, the spelling doesn't change. So, we can say that the train was early and use early as an adjective, and we can say that I got up early and use early as an adverb. We can say the bus is late and use late as an adjective, or we can say I went to bed late and use late as an adverb. We can say a fireman's job is very hard and use hard and use fast as an adjective. Or we can say that Usain Bolt runs very fast and use fast as an adverb. Good. Now, there's just a couple of more awkward ones and then we can practice a bit. Okay, well, let's have a look at those awkward adverbs. Here they are. The first one is the adverb we use for the adjective good. Good doesn't change to goodly. No, good is irregular. It changes to well. The adverb from good is well. So, Eva's son Andre is good at football. He plays football well. Betty's son Benny is good at basketball. He plays basketball well. Now, here's the awkward bit. Well, as we know, is also an adjective. When we use well as an adjective, it means healthy, not ill. If someone asks you, "How are you?" you can reply, "I'm fine, thank you." You could also reply, "I'm very well, thank you." Both replies are possible. Now, let's look at the following sentences and decide if we should use the adjective or the adverb. I want to tell you something very important, so please listen very well. Which one is correct? Yes, yes, well done. Carefully is correct. We need an adverb because the person is asking us to do something in a certain way. They'd like us to listen carefully. Okay, let's see the next one. I've met Chewbacca a few times, but I don't know him very. And which one is correct? Yes, well done again. I don't know him very well. We need the adverb because we're talking about the way I know him. We're giving information about something connected to how I know him. we're talking about the verb, so we need the adverb. Okay, next. Why is your dad with you? What did you do? Now, what do you say? Correct, a ping pong bat and ball set. Good. In this sentence, we need the adjective, not the adverb. We're talking about the fact that your dad is angry. We're not talking about the way he's talking to you or the way he's shouting at you. It's the adjective. You did something that your dad didn't like, and now he's angry with you. He's angry. It's an adjective. He's not happy, he's not relaxed, he's not sleepy, he's angry. Oh, what's that? Enid's ready now. Oh, okay, right. Well, there's no time for another one. That'll have to wait until another lesson. Enid's finished her makeup and, well, here she is. Okay, so this is the last one before Enid gets here. My dad's old motorbike was slow, but his new one is very... So, what's the correct answer? Ha! You noticed. That was a trick question. Fast is both an adjective and an adverb. So, the correct answer is fast. Good, but just to check, which should we use in that sentence? An adjective or an adverb? Correct-a-doodle-doo, open the throttle and let it rip. Well done. In that sentence, we need an adjective. We could say the sentence a different way and use an adverb. My dad's old motorbike was very slow, but his new one accelerates very fast. Now, in that sentence, fast is an adverb because we're talking accelerates, then we need an adverb. His old motorbike accelerated slowly. His new one accelerates fast. Excellent. Now, ladies and gents, with no further delay, here she is, the one, the only, Enid. What-ho, people? Hello, hello, it's me again, Enid. And I'm here with some more helpful examples of everyday English. Today, I thought we'd look at shopping. I like shopping on the internet, but I prefer to go shopping in real shops, where I can meet people and talk to people. Now, when shopping, we should be polite. When we go into a shop, we always say hello, or hi, or good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Easy. Also, when we leave, we always say goodbye. If a shop assistant approaches us, they should say, hello, can I help you? If we need help, then we say, yes, I'm looking for a Siberian one-legged short-tailed black and green spotted cat. If we don't need help, we just say, no thanks, I'm just looking around. If we need help and no one comes to help us, we go up to the nearest shop assistant and say, excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for a Siberian one-legged short-tailed black and green spotted cat. If the shop doesn't have what we'd like, then they say, I'm sorry, we don't have any. Or, I'm sorry, we can't help you. Then, politely, you say, oh well, thank you for your help, goodbye. See, easy as well as helpful. Oh, I'll see you all later. Toodaloo, pip pip, chitty bye. Blimey, she's in a hurry. Oh, and elephant's toenails. It's the end of the lesson. Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, You could also catch up with the other English lessons at www.m5tv.hu. I'm Gav Duncan, not Scott Mackenzie, and I'll see you next lesson. See you later. Bye.